What's your name?
Tatiana Smith.
And what do you do?
I am a software designer.
So tell me about this initiative.
Sure. So I was watching some people on Instagram, and I saw them put together a fridge a couple months ago, and I said that I want to do that in Jersey City. So what I ended up doing was I just scoured the internet for some commercial fridges, and I purchased the fridge, plugged it into my house.
So this is plugged into your house?
This is plugged into my house.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, I was going to have it at a business,
Right.
and I asked several businesses, and I got to run around, and I was just
Right.
like, you know what, I'm just going to do it at my house. And
That's
you know,
beautiful.
that way I can monitor it,
Right.
and I don't have to take anything from anyone.
Right.
It's my house.
So what made you decide to do this?
So I just felt that there's a lot going on with, you know, COVID and people losing jobs, and a lot of professionals losing jobs, and there was already a homeless problem, there was already a hunger problem in our city and across the nation, but COVID just exacerbated everything. And so I just wanted to do something to kind of combat that hunger, you know. The unemployment benefits, the extended benefits are ending in a week. Actually, they end this week. And the eviction moratoriums are ending. And
Right.
so people are really going to be falling off a cliff. And I don't know if Americans are really understanding the severity of what is about to happen. Congress is not acted, Senate hasn't acted. And, you know, these are our neighbors. You know, you don't know who is going to be falling off that cliff. All kinds of professionals have lost their jobs. People can't pay their mortgages, and the last thing you want to do is worry about food.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's such a beautiful thing. So you set up the fridge, and how did you kind of get the word out? And how did you start getting donations? Like, what was that like?
So I just kind of followed other fridges and saw like the methods that they were doing.
Right.
I knew that what I wanted to do was following along what they did, but
Right.
also I'm a dedicated to quality. So everything that I place on the fridge is high quality. When I go shopping, I shop the way I shop for myself and my daughter. I buy organic food, I buy high quality food. And so whatever I put in there is going to be super high quality.
Right.
So part of that is the reason why I feel like a lot of people have taken to it, because they understand how much care I put into this fridge.
Right.
I maintain it, I keep it clean.
Right.
I take photos, I get social media involved.
You've been getting a lot of like great press.
Yeah.
How's that feeling?
It's exciting, but also it's a little unnerving. You know, I didn't do this for the press. I didn't do this for clout.
Right.
I just did it because it needed to be done.
Right.
I wanted it to be done in my town, and I wanted to do something directly to impact without having to wait for any kind of red tape. I just figured I'd take action on my
Right.
own.
So I heard the health department try to shut this down.
Yeah, so they came by my fridge. First they stopped by Greenville fridge,
Right.
and then they came by my fridge. And they were concerned because they had never seen something like this
Right.
before. And, you know, I did speak about the Good Samaritan laws, the
Right.
federal laws, and the New Jersey laws that
You
protect.
did your research, huh?
Yeah, so several organizations told me about the laws, and I was kind of reading up about what's allowed and what isn't. And so I think that Jersey City is catching up and like learning like how do we incorporate things like this into our town so that we're not like deterring people from doing good, kinded acts like this.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And how's the communities received it well? Like, are you?
So, yeah, this
Yeah.
community has been great. I've gotten great donations.
Right.
I get lots of food donations. So I'm always asking for food.
Right.
And people are always dropping things off
Right.
all day and night. The importance of having this fridge open, it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I need people to understand that, you know, office hours are not accessible for a lot of people, especially Jersey City is a heavy immigrant neighborhood. People that aren't around doesn't mean that they're not involved, it means that they're working. So you have a lot of working class people here that are working 2 and 3 shifts, and they're getting off at 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning. So
Right.
you're not going to be able to get them at the council meetings that are, you
Right.
know, in office hours
Yeah.
because they're working. They're not like slacking off. And I need people to understand that these communities in Jersey City, we have a highly diverse community, and there are a high group of immigrants, and they are working a
Right.
lot. And so I get people that do come in the middle of the night and they deliver. They have
Right.
large deliveries.
Right.
I have livery cab drivers
Right.
that are like, "Can I deliver
Right.
at 2 a.m.?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. That's when I get off.
Yeah.
That's when I can deliver." And I'm gonna say, "Yeah."
Right.
So
That's amazing. I love
it's not for the needy or the homeless or the less fortunate. I want to get people away from that type of language. This fridge is for everybody. So everybody who needs it, you may see something that you like, take it.
like some water maybe.
So water, like
I'm
I have
thirsty.
cold water, like there's kids that
Yeah.
come around and they're playing
Yeah.
and they need cold
Yeah.
water. They need something to drink.
Right.
Sometimes I see some cool stuff in there. I'm like, oh, I could use that in a recipe.
Right.
That's what
It's
this
a community
is about.
fridge.
It's
Right.
a mutual aid fridge. And
Yeah.
if people would start to think about this more in regards to neighbor,
Right.
and less about I'm in this position of privilege and I'm helping someone who is not.
Right.
That type of power dynamic kind of continues the situation and
Right.
the system that we're in. And I want to break that.
I
wanna
love that. And are you from Jersey City?
No, I'm not from Jersey
Uh,
City. I've lived in Jersey City for 7 years, but I am actually from Long Island.
Nice.
And I live in Brooklyn, and then I made my way to Jersey City. I was in the Heights, and then I purchased a house here.
Do you like it?
I do.
Yeah.
It's taking a while. Like
Right.
I'm getting there to where I
Right.
want to be, but it's good.
But I think taking a step and doing something for the community is more than a lot of people do. So
Yeah.
I commend you for it.
Thank you.
And this is great.
Thank
How can people help? What are your needs?
So my needs are continual food donations. I'm like, I always need food. I know that people see the gram and they're like, oh my goodness, your fridge is so full. You need a bigger fridge. And I'm like, listen, this fridge, when you see it full, it's empty within an hour to 2 hours. And so
Right.
that's why I need to keep continually filling the fridge.
Right.
So keep bringing food, and if you can't do that, then Venmo or Cash App.
Right.
So Venmo at Westside Community Fridge or Cash App at Westside Fridge. Those donations really help me to go to the supermarket and I buy food. I'm always buying food.
Right.
We do get donations, but like I said, those food donations, they go fast. The people are hungry and
Yeah.
it doesn't last for longer. So what you see on the Instagram is a microcosm of what is actually happening here 24 hours a day.
Wow. Anything else you'd like people to know?
If anybody wants to help, you can always come down and wipe down the fridge and organize the cans. Like I'm always getting donations,
Right.
and so I try to keep it clean.
Organized.
But and I try to keep it clean and organized,
Right.
so that people understand that when you come to the fridge, you're coming to my home, and so please treat it with respect. Keep it clean. Help keep it organized.
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, please.
It's basic.
This
It's
is
basic.
my home, and
Right.
so hopefully, like people, when they see the respect for this place, they'll
Right.
respect their own homes and take that to their own neighborhoods.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.